new research suggests the bank of mum and dad could soon be closing for business, with AMP finding most baby boomers are no longer prepared to sacrifice their retirement funds to help today's youth, despite acknowledging the tough financial situation.
Ouch. But you don't actually need to cough up as much cash as you think to set your family up. Instead, you can use something called lazy equity. Here to break it all down is property investment expert Cam McLellan. Cam, take us through what lazy equity is first.
Lazy equity is the increase in value of a property price, so it's the profit you make out of it. Now, lazy equity can be used to be taken out and used to help kids get into the property market. Now, as you know, property prices are going up at a rate faster than young people can save for property. To give you an example, in the 1980s, compared to today, it is 12 times more expensive compared to the annual income than it was in the 1980s. So it's a lot tougher for young people to get into the market. But parents can use some equity out of their home and not impact their retirement nest egg. So there's a way they can get that out and help their kids get into the property market before it becomes unobtainable.
Right. And so would you advise people to do that?
Yeah, we've got a really good example, and I help my kids get into the property market doing this exact thing. I've got 4 kids, and Felicity and I decided to get our kids into the property market. But clients of ours, Pascal and Georgia, they'd been saving, trying to get into the property market, and then, surprise, along came baby Mimi, which made it tougher for them to get into the property market. Their father, Dom, he read my book and decided he had a light bulb moment and wanted to help out, but he didn't want to impact his retirement nest egg. So what we were able to do, my finance broking team, remove some equity out of Dom's home, got them into a property, and we actually bought them a property in Brisbane, which was set to go up in value. Now, that property over about an 18-month period went up $200,000. We then refinanced that, and they paid back Dom his money. So he was able to get his kids in. Man, imagine it from a parent, being able to get your kids into the property market, how satisfying it is, but not impacting your retirement nest egg. It was just one of those moments where it's rewarding seeing people get ahead in the property market.
What are some of your tips to get this started for people?
Yeah, I think, look, if people want to get into the property market and go through that, we normally charge $2,000 to go through that. For Sunrise viewers today, if they go to opencorp.com.au, I'm happy to make that free. So just to go through that strategy, because it's daunting. And some of the tips to get into the property market, do it now. Property is never going to be as cheap as it is in Australia right now. Rent vesting is another great way to get into the property market, so young people can live where they love the lifestyle and invest in a cheaper area or a cheaper capital city. But the main one is, don't make an expensive mistake. We're not buying lollipops here. You can really stuff this up and buy a lemon. So use a strategy like Georgia and Pascal did to buy a property that's in a good growth area that's going to get that capital growth they need to be able to duplicate and then get their own dream home.
Yeah, which is not everywhere. Get the advice. Exactly.
Right,
Thank you so much for joining us, Cam.
And of course, if you would like to hear more advice from Cam, you can find it in his book, My 4-Year-Old, The Property Investor, and it's in a store near you.